What is Touhou? You probably asked this question to yourself when you discover the character somewhere else, or maybe discovering music with Touhou and its sing, or seeing a meme of fan art of a Touhou character. You probably asked yourself if Touhou is an anime. But what is Touhou really about? What in the world is Touhou? In this video, I'll discuss the things that you need to know about Touhou. But before we start, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for more Touhou content. Now, into the video. Touhou Project, better known as Touhou, is a bullet hell shoot 'em up video game series made by a one-man team, Team Shanghai Alice. Junya Ota, also known as Zun, is the only member of Team Shanghai Alice, and he is an independent video game developer. The name Touhou literally means Eastern or Oriental. The first Touhou game was released back on August 15, 1997 and is called Highly Responsive to Prayers. That game was released for the NEC PC-98, a lineup of Japanese 16-bit and 32-bit computers. There are 5 games that were made specifically for these computers, from Touhou 1 to Touhou 5. The 6th Touhou game was released for Microsoft Windows computers and is called Embodiment of Scarlet or EOSD. Most of the games right now are made for Windows. We'll get into the details of every game on a future video. Zun has created around 31 official Touhou games from the PC-98 era to the Windows era. Now that you have an idea on what Touhou is, let's get deeper. Touhou is set in Gensokyo, a land sealed from the outside world, and is primarily inhabited by humans and yokai. Yokais are legendary creatures from Japanese folklore, and they are personified in Touhou. There are 2 main protagonists in this series, Reimu Hakurei and Marisa Kirisame. In most Touhou games, you'll see these 2 characters in the character select screen. Reimu is a shrine maiden of the Hakurei shrine. She is often the one who solves supernatural incidents. Marisa, on the other hand, is a witch. She's like Reimu, she solves incident, but she has a different reason for doing it anyway. Well, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. In Gensokyo, in order to resolve something or anything, people must duel using danmaku, or literally barrage of bullets. In all Touhou shmup games, you pick a difficulty from easy, as the name suggests. It is the easiest difficulty, to lunatic, which is the hardest difficulty. Then after choosing a difficulty, you get to choose a character, usually Reimu or Marisa. Just like your typical shoot 'em up games, in the game, you have lives and bombs. Lives are the amount of times that you can get hit before you lose the game. Bombs are special attacks. Depending on the choice of character, bombs have different effects, but most of them destroys enemy bullets and deals great damage to enemies. Just like your simple shoot 'em up. In the game, you will be going through 6 stages, fighting hordes of enemies, well, usually fairies, dodging lots of bullets. That's why this game is a bullet hell shoot 'em up, and you'll be facing different stage bosses. You collect red P blocks to make your character stronger. Well, unlike in other shoot 'em ups, where power-ups move around and bounce on the screen, Touhou's power-up or P blocks are dropped by certain enemies and falls off the screen. There are 3 different game modes in Touhou: the story mode, the extra stage, the practice, and the spell practice. In story mode, you progress through 6 stages. In extra stage, you have to clear story mode on normal difficulty or harder without using continues to unlock the extra stage, and also the good ending of the game. Practice, as the name suggests, You can practice and set high scores on any story mode stages of your choice. In spell practice, maybe there's some games that has spell practice, and also as the name suggests, you can practice bosses' special attacks or spell cards. If you have experience in the shmup genre, then you're good. If not, you're gonna struggle playing Touhou. The only key in every shmup is practice. Practice makes perfect. The more you play, the more you get used to the game and the genre. Touhou music is the best part of Touhou.
Touhou music is hella lit.
The soundtracks of the games are, just like we all say, they're absolute banger. Just listen to one of these soundtrack. According to an article I found, Zun makes the music first, then accompanies it with the game, and then match it. That's great, right? There are lots of popular Touhou music, just like You and Owen Was Her. You probably heard of that song without knowing that it came from Touhou, thanks to fans and that certain clown. Zun has also created music albums and called Zun's Music Collection, which contains original tracks and a lot more. For those who are new to Touhou, which is probably you watching this video right now, I will recommend two games. First is Touhou 6, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, and Touhou 8, Impressionable Night. Touhou 6 is the first Touhou game for Microsoft Windows. Why are we going to start in Touhou 6 if there's Touhou 1? Well, in order to play the older Touhou games, you really need an emulator in order to play PC98 games. Why did I recommend Touhou 6? Because the game has lots of popular characters like Cherno, the Ice Fairy, Sakuya Izayoi, the time-stopping JoJo reference maid, and Flandre Scarlet, and many more. There are also popular music in the game, like Tomboyish Girl in Love, You and Owen Was Her, which is Flandre's theme. The mechanics in Touhou 6 is pretty simple. You play through 6 stages like in every Touhou game. You collect P blocks to power up your character, and simple scoring mechanics. I also recommend Touhou 8 because it is the easiest Touhou game ever. I've played this game and I started on easy, and it is literally easy. I actually managed to 1cc the game on easy, and now I'm ready to try on the normal difficulty and try to 1cc normal. And that's it for today's video. If there are any other veteran and hardcore Touhou fans out there, comment down if you would like to add any information about Touhou or correct something that I said. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And to all new Touhou fans, welcome to the world of Gensokyo. This is Mr. Utsu. Keep grazing those bullets. Peace.